howdy there, Internet people, it's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump apparently threatening to invade Portland because he saw old footage. In an incredibly bizarre exchange, a reporter asked Trump if he had decided which city he planned to put the National Guard in next. He said he had decided, and that they were going into another place and, quote, straighten it out. Look, up until here, it was just normal Trump. Then it got weird. Quote, I will say this. I watched today. I didn't know that was continuing to go on. But Portland is unbelievable what's going on. The destruction of the city. He was asked if he was going into Portland. He said, quote, well, I'm going to look at it now because I didn't know that was still going on. This has been going on for years, so we'll be able to stop that very easily. But that was not on my list, Portland. But when I watched television last night, this has been going on. He then described the carnage in Portland, and then said the people there were, quote, paid terrorists, paid agitators. These are professionals. I watched that last night. I'm very good at this stuff. If you live in Portland and saw him, you were probably confused. Allow me to shed a little light on something. You might be aware of some protests. You've certainly seen worse, like back in 2020, right? Definitely a bigger deal. Now, Trump didn't say what news outlet he was watching when he decided to stop the destruction of the city, but you could probably guess. And there's this weird thing that happened on the night Trump said he was watching TV. Fox News ran a story about Portland that mixed in old footage from, you guessed it, 2020. Trump is apparently ready to turn troops against Americans over footage from half a decade ago. The mayor of Portland said he hasn't asked for and does not need federal intervention, adding, quote, we are proud that Portland police have successfully protected freedom of expression while addressing occasional violence and property destruction that takes place during protests. The Attorney General of Oregon told Trump to stay in his lane. Literally. Quote, although some threats from the Trump administration may be new or surprising, this one is not. We've been preparing to respond since Trump returned to office. California showed how effective our approach can be to stop federal overreach. Oregon is a safe place, and we intend to keep it that way. The president may have a lot of power, but he has to stay in his lane, and if he doesn't, we'll hold him accountable. I cannot stress this enough. It appears that Trump told reporters he was ready to deploy troops against Americans over an impression that seems to be based on dated footage. Let's hope Fox doesn't show old footage of demonstrations in the 60s. Or worse, what if they air War of the Worlds? Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.